You know what? Hi, I'm Ryan Brewer of Brood Images, and this.
I'm Jade Jobs of Poison Modeling Photography. Wait, my name's Jade.
I'm Jade Jobs of Jade Jobs.
Oh goodness.
We just got done with another shoot.
Mhm.
An absolutely gorgeous shoot, I might add, using this outfit. We're probably going to do another shoot after we're done doing this. I don't know if we'll do another interview, but I might take some more video. We'll see.
The video would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How did you feel about this shoot? Be honest.
Um, it was a little bit of a improvised shoot because we kind of just went and got this dress right beforehand, so I didn't quite know exactly what vibe to go for walking into it. But that kind of made it fun, kind of made it exciting. I really like kind of the on the spot kind of just feeling it out and going for it.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought it was really fun. It was good.
It
It
was
was,
fun.
and the shots. Oh, I know they're not edited yet, but oh, I feel pretty proud about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. I feel pretty proud of it too. I think we rocked it. We're in a whole new space today. I'll show you. I'll get some video of it to maybe add to this or something later. But we're in a studio for
Yeah.
once, an actual studio,
Mhm.
fine line photography. This is actually the spot where we did
Yes.
the shots, multiple shots.
Well, one of them. We played with a couple different of the backdrops. It was pretty exciting. I don't think we've done a studio, like we've worked inside of a space we made to be a studio before, but I don't think we've worked in like an actual studio before.
Mm-hmm.
But so it was
Yeah,
pretty.
this is
Yeah.
the first official studio shoot.
Yeah, so it was pretty exciting.
Mm-hmm.
That adds to that, like, didn't know what to feel, and so it was really, that's part of what made it so fun. I was very excited.
Mm-hmm. What's I was gonna ask, like, what was your, well, I don't want to go into too much detail of the process, I guess, your process. I know some people don't like talking about the process,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm curious what was going on up in your head. Like, what usually, like, maybe not today, but like, what usually do you fall back on? Like, what do you think about when you get into a shoot?
So when I get into a shoot, typically I try to I visualize kind of what the outfit looks like, kind of what I would imagine maybe a character or a different person, how they would portray this outfit. And I kind of embody that character. Um, and I mean, with this one today, I kind of had like this idea of this more like almost angelic kind of energy, very or old style Victorian kind of regal elegance.
Mm-hmm.
And so I kind of take that, just like that basic idea, and put it into a simplified form. And I kind of just like embody that as much as I possibly can. I try to make sure that I keep my movements flowing and move
You
in
did
a
a really good
way.
job with the flowing today.
Thank you. Um, I try to make sure that I um, move in a way that is fitting to the outfit or the photo shoot's vibe itself, as much as I possibly can.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that's kind of what normally goes through my head, is just kind of like, what vibe is it giving, So, and then I play with that.
Mm-hmm. Um, do you learn something every time you do a shoot? Like, I like to think that I learn something a little new every time I do a shoot, and
Mm,
I'm curious if the model has that same.
I feel like sometimes, I wouldn't say necessarily every single shoot. I mean, maybe I do something a little different every single time. Like I mentioned, with the different vibes, I move differently for each one.
Mm-hmm.
Even if some of the positions are similar, I try to embody them differently. And so I feel like I do learn, like, maybe learn something different about myself as a model sometimes, instead of like necessarily learning something about the modeling itself. But I feel like I could say that I learned something different each time, just kind of as we go.
On that note, I am curious, like, if there's anything that you've learned over the years while working with me
Mhm.
that, like, just blew your mind. Like, what's the one thing that, like, blew your mind?
Movement. I really I feel like I've talked about this a lot already.
Yeah.
I really like the way that it affects a photo.
Mm-hmm.
You can have a photo be really stiff and stern feeling, or you could have it feel like almost like flowing water, like it moves, it changes, all depending on how you move in a photo. And I never would have thought that before when I started doing modeling. I would have thought like, oh, you go into like a position and then they snap a photo. Like that's how I started this modeling journey of mine. But now I've realized like over time, like it takes movement even while they're taking the photo, because that's what breathes that life into it. And seeing that stark difference between a moment where maybe you weren't intentionally posing a certain way, you were just like taking a moment to adjust differently, and it just happened to give you this beautiful piece of art that you weren't expecting.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's really cool.
I know we have talked about it before, but what would you say is your favorite shoot that we've done?
Oh, one moment.
Let's look at it from a couple different options so that
Mm-hmm.
you have a little bit of freedom here.
Okay.
The favorite shoot based on I'll give you two. Your favorite shoot based on how the photos turned out,
Mm-hmm.
and then your favorite shoot based on the experience.
Oh. Oh. Okay. I know you gave me two, but they're kind of the same one. I'm
That's
not gonna
fine.
lie.
That's totally cool.
The painted shoot
Mm-hmm.
is my absolute favorite, and it always has been. I
Mm-hmm.
love all of them. They are difficult to choose from because they're all so good, but there was something about the process of doing that color on the one side of the face, and then the kind of the idea of like how a woman is supposed to look on the other side of the face. The decision process of like doing the two different colors of eyes, or like whether we would do a plain color for the clothing or if we would have paint on them, and kind of doing a mix. Like the process beforehand was really fun. The process of the photo shoot itself, because we did do some actual painting during that, as well as different poses and different sets and different stuff like that in the space that we were using. It was one of those times that we kind of built something in a basement.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I really liked the process and the experience and the idea behind the whole shoot. And then the photos were just they were stunning. Like it felt like art,
Mm-hmm.
and all of them do, but that one in particular just felt really on the nose for it, and I
Mm-hmm.
really liked that.
That's cool. And so that's both of them.
Yeah, so that one's kind of both of them. I mean, if I had to like, if I said that that one was the for how it turned out, experience wise, our more recent photo shoot, where we were in the river for the Blackwater photo
Mm-hmm.
shoot. I did like playing in the water. That was fun.
That was an
So,
experience.
yes, it was an experience.
Yes.
So, I think that one would be one of them, yes.
I thought about how it ended.
hmm
That it ended on an interesting note. Let's
Yeah.
just put it that way.
Yeah, the water was cold.
Yep, yep. That was the only thing that happened on that shoot that was interesting.
Yeah, almost getting hypothermia,
Mm-hmm.
definitely.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But that's okay. It turned out fine. And, that's part of the experience. We suffer for our art. And I think that's okay.
Exactly. Exactly.
So long as we don't suffer too much, we should be
Mm-hmm.
fine. Is it okay if I ask you a
Yeah, of
question
course. You
first?
can just jump in at any time.
Well, okay, I know. It's just me. I want to be respectful. Oh my god. Anyway, so you asked me what my favorite shoot was. What was your favorite shoot from the technical side of things?
From a technical side,
Mm-hmm. So, like, what's your favorite to have set up for like the lighting or the, for which one, or like if you did like an interesting shot, like that you were playing with something different, and then also, so because you gave me two, so and then also for your favorite for how the photos turned out.
From a technical standpoint, I would probably say that's a hard one. That's a really hard one.
You're
We've
welcome.
had some, yeah, we've had some really good shoots over the years, and I don't know. I feel like I managed to pull something off on every shoot on a technical level that I don't always necessarily plan on doing, so to
Right.
speak. Um, gosh, I want to say from a technical standpoint, I'm like running through every photo shoot in my head right now. My brain is going through the memories.
Mm-hmm.
4 years of photos with Jade.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of memories.
Yeah, it is.
Um,
A lot of interesting situations where we're like playing outside, South Dakota wind.
mhm. I think from a technical perspective, I would probably have to say the probably the painted shoot. The lighting on that one was because it was a very different kind of lighting from what I
Mm-hmm.
normally do. Not not like the lighting itself was fine. That's why it's hard to describe the technical side of things because I don't know how far to go with the technical side of things. Because I could sit here and talk f-stops and ISOs all day, and
Mm-hmm.
to most people that will be like speaking Japanese. So,
Mm-hmm.
um, but just the way that the light landed and the softness of it, that's kind of a when you nail it like that, it feels really good
Right.
to do that. I would have to say maybe a close second would actually would probably be the Blackwater shoot
Mm-hmm.
actually because
Now you're just copying
no,
me.
no, 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 no. So that's a close second because I'm still going to answer the other question, which is going to be different. Um, but the Blackwater shoot, the reason why I like that one so much is because on a technical level, it wasn't very technical.
Yeah.
It was just the camera. Like there were no lights involved. That was all outside
Right.
natural light. And I think from a photography perspective, pulling that off in natural light to me is a far greater technical achievement
Right.
than having access to a million lights. It's like the difference between somebody doing practical effects in a movie versus CGI. It's
Mm-hmm.
when you can pull it off, it's great. And I
Yeah.
think we pulled it off pretty well with that. For the shoot, as far as the photos and the way that they turned out, um, I'm gonna be honest. I'm already kind of leaning into this shoot. Like I
Mm-hmm.
really, really love the lighting on it, and I love the look. And I can already see what they're gonna look like when I convert them to black and white. Like because she
Mm-hmm.
she does have a very like 1940s, um, almost kind of uh you're the lounge singer gal. Like
Mm-hmm.
I almost wish that we had like one of the old school microphones for this shoot because I think it would have fit
It
perfectly
would
into
have.
it actually, especially with like the floofy thing there on the side. And
Yeah.
like it just looks like the
Yeah.
1940s like Hollywood damsel.
Nice.
Yeah.
You gave three. I didn't get to give three. I'm
Well, that's
upset about
because
that.
I threw in the close second. You can throw
Well,
in a third.
I'm gonna throw in a third one.
Do it.
The Goth Bride shoot for experience wise, because that was our first time using the fog machine,
It was.
and that was really cool.
Oh,
So,
and I have my fog machine with me. We could have used it for this shoot too, especially with
oh
the noir look. That totally would have
no.
worked out
Oof.
so good. Anyway,
Well,
whatever.
that's all right. Uh, so yeah, I think the Goth Bride shoot was really cool. We
Mm-hmm.
got to use a lot of the different space. I was sad we didn't get to use the statues that we wanted to use that were at a different location that we were gonna go to. Um,
I can't remember what
the
we were talking about.
the statues that are behind the chapel in the hills.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we were gonna use that, but it was a Sunday, so they had
Mm.
a church service going on.
They were a little tied up.
Yeah, they were.
Yes.
But we pivoted really well with that, and just ended up using like outside, and it had this eerie kind of look to it, and I loved how it turned out. Like it was so good.
Mm-hmm.
with like the rose that I was holding in the fake blood. I don't think we've really used that for fashion because we try to stick to like more fashion stuff, so we don't do stuff like that as often. But it was good. It was just so good.
I do want to do more stuff with fake blood.
Yeah, that would be
I think
fun.
the funny thing about the fake blood stuff too is that almost everything I've ever done with fake blood, we always like really hold back,
Mm-hmm.
and that always kind of annoys me. Like I feel like we could always push the blood more,
Yeah.
and we never do. But
I,
that's gonna stop. Next time we
yeah.
get blood involved, we're getting it involved.
It's involved. I
Yes.
think it's, at least for me, when we involve the fake blood, I try to avoid damaging the outfit depending on how much I like it. So I'm like, I
How
don't
much do you
want
like this one?
we're not using fake blood with this one, sorry. But
We need to find a really cool
mhm.
like a super hot white outfit for you that
Mm.
you don't mind getting blood all over.
Oh,
Because this
absolutely.
could almost be like Dracula's brides.
Ooh.
Which we still have that Victorian vampire shoot we were talking about doing in Deadwood that I still really want to do.
Yes.
I'll do all the vampire shoots all day.
Yes, me too.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, what is a photo shoot we have not done yet that you would really like to do?
Victorian vampire photo
shoot.
Bloody
Other than
Victorian
that
vampire
one.
photo shoot.
Okay, fine.
No, that one is. I'm not lying. That one
Yeah.
actually is really at the top of the list. We've been talking about doing this kind of underwater one, which we've been tossing around ideas for, and I really like where we've landed on that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'll be really cool once we get it. Now we have a really cool space where we can more easily.
Yes, and get to use, and that'll be a really fun technical one, but we don't want to give too much away.
Yeah, that's why I'm not saying
Yeah,
exactly what it is.
I know, but that way we get a little.
And I do want to do that one like as practical in camera as humanly possible. I try to do everything in camera whenever possible. That's one of my biggest goals whenever I do photo shoots in camera. I don't want to have to do a ton of composite work in post.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Did you have any other questions?
Oh, I have like a million questions. I have a million questions.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You can be totally honest with me on this one too. And I don't mind at all.
Okay.
Okay. Was there a shoot where you were just like, what the fuck are we doing? Or have you just always trusted the process?
I want to say I usually trust the process pretty well. I'm trying to think if there's one that I'm uncertain of. I think there was one. No, I feel like I trust the process pretty well. I don't think there's ever been one that I didn't really, because you do a really good job of like communicating, like, hey, how do you feel about this? Like for the most part. So I don't feel like there's ever been one where I was like, I don't know, Ryan. I don't know about this. Because if I feel uncomfortable with anything, I've always been able to tell you, no, I don't want to do that. And you've always been very receptive of that. And I think I've only ever had to do that once, where I was like, no. And you just went, okay, moving on. There was no like.
That was the flipping off the camera, wasn't it?
Yeah. I didn't want to do that one during the grunge photo shoot. That was a fun one too.
That is honestly another one of my top faves. I could say that about every photo shoot. But I think there really is like a clear rank of photo shoots. I one of these days we should sit down and we should just both put together our top 10 and see how close they come to being the same.
Well, because I think there's like a thing that you can do with that. Like I've seen videos like that. So we should try doing that sometime.
We should. Yeah. I like that idea.
But no, I don't think there's any that I've ever like doubted, like if it was going to turn out well or not.
That's not true. There was one. Maybe not during the shoot, but afterwards when we looked at the photos, there was one shoot that we were both kind of like,
What?
You don't remember which
I
one?
don't remember. I think
I can tell you exactly why you don't remember because neither one of us really liked it, but it only just popped back into my head.
Oh.
And it was the strawberry booty shorts.
Oh
Because that was actually
yeah.
a day where we did 3 shoots in one day,
Yeah.
and we ended on the strawberry booty shorts, which
I
we were both really
forgot.
excited about. And then
Mhm.
afterwards, we looked at the photos, and you're like, I don't
Cuz
know.
I didn't like the way that the shirt ended up looking cuz we tried
Hmm.
doing this like crop top look with the t-shirt. It didn't quite turn out how we had been hoping. I don't think that that was like a didn't trust the process during the photos. That it really was like a we looked at it later and we just kind of went, no, but we had some amazing photos because prior to the booty shorts, there was the goddess shoot
Hmm.
as well as the pink kind of business
Yep.
look. I don't remember what we named that one, but
I think we just called it pink.
I think it was just the pink shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah, because um, it was a very almost kind of legally blonde kind
Hmm.
of vibe to that
Yeah.
outfit.
I don't remember what we called the other one. I'd have to look it up.
The the goddess one?
Was it
I
goddess?
think so. Yeah, pretty sure.
You're probably right.
I might be wrong. We could look later.
I love how like you're probably right. I might be wrong.
Oh my
I'm not
goodness.
right. What? We
Hmm.
have a lot of really cool shoot ideas. I think that's what we were talking about was the ideas
Yeah.
that we're coming up with
Yeah.
and the stuff that we're looking forward to. I do think the vampire one I really want to do some just like really crazy creative stuff and I really do want to get into like some like dark stuff. Like get into some really gross,
Hmm.
bloody.
I would like to do some of that. I do like our more fashion like
Mm-hmm.
away from some of that, but I think some of that would be fun. I like our grungy or gothy, and I think gory would be fun too. I know we did one with a. I feel like the ghost shoot had quite a bit of blood because it was all over the
It did
dress
have
and
blood, but like I really want to get like that really awesome like close up like
like almost
fangs out like
almost like vampire mixed with kind of that Carrie kind of look,
yeah.
like just doused in blood.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can make that happen, I think.
I think that would be fun.
Especially with that Halloween season coming up.
I'd like to do lots of Halloween shoots this year.
Yes. Hmm. With all the people.
All of them. Yes.
Um, how many models have you worked with in general? Like for the fashion, I'm not counting like family photo shoots or
Right. Right.
like just for like your creative fashion fun photo shoots.
Man. I mean, there's quite a few. I'm
Approximately.
approximately. I mean, I definitely. I mean, it's not in the hundreds or anything like that. I want to. I probably wouldn't even be close to that. But I'd say, as far as like consistency goes, the number of models that I work with on a regular basis is probably somewhere in the realm of I don't know, somewhere between 10 to 20.
10 to 20.
Yes,
Okay. And you could be next on one
you
of
could
those.
be, and
Just message
you
him.
could be in modeling portfolios. I can put those together. That's I'd
Yeah.
love to do that.
Yeah.
But just to gush because I'm gonna gush because I have to gush.
Uh-oh.
This gorgeous woman. I am dead serious. This I've said for years that you are my muse, and I absolutely mean that. I get inspired every time we do a shoot.
I'm
I,
honored.
I immediately get inspired to do another shoot and another and another and another and another. And
I'm
every
glad to
time I
hear
work
that.
with you, I have fun. I get excited.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm enthralled
Mm-hmm.
because you really are just wonderful to
Oh,
work with, and you're a
thank
wonderful
you.
human being.
You're
And I
wonderful
love
to
you to
work with
death.
too. You're awesome. I enjoy the work that we do together. It's very fun. I feel like we do get to do that. Like it's a very big creative outlet for me, and I don't feel like I would have delved into it nearly as much if we hadn't become friends. So
Mhm.
I feel like it inspired a whole era of my life. So it inspires every time we do. I get excited. It's very similar, very fun. But I also get inspired seeing you work with other models. Like I feel like that's important for me to say too, because it's just your photography as a whole is really wonderful, and I think it's very creative and very cool. And so I like to see what you do with different people and with different things, different sets, different outfits. It's a whole new world that you get to peer into every time you look at one of your photos, and I
Mhm.
think that's really amazing.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're
Thank you
welcome.
very much.
Of
Well, you're an amazing
course.
person.
Oh, thanks.
Amen.
But so when you are coming up with an idea for doing a photo shoot, have you ever had like an idea that you were just like, no, like it popped into your head, but you just don't want it. Like
Mm,
I don't want to do that.
not really. Like
Okay.
I that's a really interesting question though. Most of the time when I come up with ideas, like I already kind of have an inkling of where I want to go with something, and
Hmm.
so then from there, it's just a matter of getting that vision in my head of what I want it to look like and what I want it to feel like, and who I want to be in it.
Right.
Which like my brain literally falls back. There's like three people that immediately my brain. It doesn't mean I have to use those particular models, but like usually when
Yes.
which is really okay. I'm going to go off on a slight tangent here. Um, when it comes to the modeling and the photography, it's like three people. It's like you, Bridget, and then it's just kind of randomly whoever the third person might be. But usually, it's either you or Bridget, or maybe not three, maybe just the two. It's just that you two are the two that usually pop in my head when I immediately think of a shoot. Again, and that's not to say that it has to be you guys. That's
Hmm.
just when I picture things in my head, those are the faces that typically get attached to it.
Probably just because you work with us so much.
Probably
Yeah.
yes. The ironic thing is that with making movies, I don't usually picture a specific person in a role.
Interesting.
Like never.
So just with modeling.
Hmm.
Huh.
Hmm.
It's really cool. But it isn't to say that you can't do different shoots with other models.
Right, right, right.
Right.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I just
So
always thought
there's
it was kind of a weird, interesting thing that.
yeah, that you don't see a specific person in
Mhm.
your videography, but in your photography, it's
Yes.
kind of like a specific vision, if you
Hmm.
will. Um, just to kind of set that general idea in there.
I have had ideas that I was like, damn, why can't I do this?
Mm-hmm.
Um, like I've had quite a few ideas, but there's one that I actually recently thought about again recently. It's been kind of it's in my head.
Okay.
It's in there.
Okay.
Hmm.
Um, what was your first ever photo shoot that you did as the photographer?
As the photographer, my first ever photo shoot as the photographer, I want to say, are we talking like just professional or just casual?
Whichever. Whichever one you feel is.
Because I wouldn't be able to tell you off the top of my head what my first casual one was. My first professional shoot was a boudoir shoot, and it was when I was living out in Sundance
Mhm.
with my then girlfriend at the time, and that was when I first kind of started dabbling with the idea of doing it professionally.
Right.
I'd done photos before, but I didn't really do modeling stuff. I was just kind of taking random photos of random things,
Mm-hmm.
and every once in a great while, I'd take a photo of a person,
As
but
one
nothing
does.
serious. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually I was like, I'd really like to do this professionally. I think it'd be really cool to do that. And I'd like to do modeling stuff. And because I've kind of always had it in the back of my head.
Mm-hmm.
And then um, my girlfriend at the time had introduced me to one of her friends who was really interested in doing like a boudoir style photo shoot. And we got together. And the photos turned out really good. I think that was like the moment where I was like, I think I could do this
Mm-hmm.
like professionally.
Yeah.
Like, I think I have a good eye for this and I want to keep trying to do it. And then from there, I started meeting other people and working with them. And
Yeah. I would agree that you have a good eye for it. So
well, thank you.
you're
I
welcome.
appreciate that.
Mhm.
Yeah. What was, I had a question and it left me.
Uh-oh. Catch it. Throw it back at you.
Just throw it. I'm just going to try to come up with a question now since I can't remember what that one was.
That's okay. It'll come back.
What was your favorite outfit
To wear?
for our shoot? Yeah.
Not necessarily how the photos came out, but just
Yeah,
a
not
favorite to
necessarily how the
wear.
photos. Yeah, but the outfit that you were like, I love this.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to say our first ever photo shoot, like with the two of us doing modeling photography. We had three. There were three in the Red Queen
The
series, Crimson Queen. My
Mhm.
apologies, and the Crimson Queen photo shoot. I loved all three of them. I'm not gonna lie, but I would have to say that my favorite one to wear had to have been that one that I wore um, out by Canyon Lake, the really lacy red one that had the very deep plunge to it. It was my first time wearing a dress that was kind of like that. And I don't know, it felt very powerful. It felt very, and it was fun because we had like the crown and the whole thing, but it felt very like regal, queenly, if you will, and I enjoyed that. I thought that was really fun.
That's cool.
And also just because for our first photo shoot, I was very excited. The entire shoot itself was just, it, of course, another favorite, but I really enjoyed that one. All three of those dresses were just
They were
wonderful.
gorgeous.
Yeah. Favorite shot is still so favorite photo shoot and all of the photos all together is different from my favorite shot.
Yeah.
That one would be the one from that photo shoot where I have the light pole and I've got my arm kind of up behind my head and kind of almost this golden glow in my eyes with the lake behind me. And it's the first, you showed me that photo before you showed me any of the other photos from that shoot, and right then I knew. I was like, oh, I want to do modeling. I need to do more of this is too fun.
I'm not gonna lie. I think that was the shot that, like, I was like, she could be really good at this.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, she could nail this every time. Like,
Yeah.
if we keep working together, yep,
Yeah.
she's got it.
And that shot in general it's just so good. I have a printed out copy of it in my house. Like, I don't normally do stuff like that, but it was just so good. And I was like, I'm so proud of this shot. I love it so much.
I have one last question for you, and then if you want, you can have another question for me too.
Okay.
And I think this is an interesting question.
Mm-hmm.
And I may have actually asked you this once before a long time ago. I feel like I have, and I don't remember what your answer was. I want to say it was like, if I had asked you, to my memory, my brain wants to suggest that your answer was not satisfactory to me. So I'm going to ask it again on the offhand chance that I didn't ask, but also just because I'm curious. Is there a shoot that we have done over the course of the entirety of the last 4 years that you look back on and it wasn't a bad shoot, you liked how they turned out, but if we could redo it now, knowing what you know now, is there a shoot that you would want to like redo? Give it a second try. Just to see if you could do better.
Just to see if I could do better. Give me a moment. Think over a couple of them. So and give me a moment to get there. Don't blow up. So the rain shoot. I loved the shoot. there was a second half to it. I don't know if you remember that,
Mm-hmm.
but there was a gray dress and I think there was a striped dress as well. I really loved that first half with the black dress and the dancing in the rain, but I didn't feel like the second half matched that energy.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't bad per se because we got that really cool shot of me laying on the bench looking up at the sky, and I liked that. But I feel like if given the opportunity, I could do better on that second half of the shoot. And I think that's my
I think that's a
answer.
good choice.
Yeah.
That was the first half of the shoot. The second half of the shoot was you dancing because we were actually done and heading back to the car. And
Right.
you were like, I just want to dance in the rain. Like
Right.
she was literally just like, I just want to, it's raining and I'm just going to dance in the rain. And I was
Want to
like, well, then
dance in
I'm
the
just
rain.
going to
I
shoot.
do like to dance in the rain. That
Mm-hmm.
is something I enjoy doing. I did that once while it was raining, and I had just gotten off of work, and I ran out, and I was out there, and all my coworkers thought I was crazy. But I like the feeling of it, the way that the water falls on you as you're spinning around, and obviously not in excess, but so yeah, I forgot that that's how that part ended up existing. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's really fun. So yeah, I guess it's the first half of the shoot that I would redo. I don't know how I forgot that that's how that part happened.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I think that would be it. I think that would be the things that I would redo.
I think
So,
that's a solid choice.
let me think. Sorry, give me just one moment. I want to ask you another question, but I want to make sure it's a good one because I only have
Oh,
one more.
better make it good.
Oh no. Now
Mm-hmm.
there's pressure. Um have you ever had an idea for a shoot that you wanted to be the model for?
No.
No?
Nope.
Hmm.
I sorry that that's a very
Like
quick
definite,
answer.
quick
Like
answer,
that's not to say
yeah.
that I wouldn't be in a photo shoot. It's just
Mhm.
I never I don't I never visualize myself in a shoot.
Right.
Not a photo shoot. I've kind of saw myself in like playing roles and stuff, maybe in some of the movies that I've made, but I still don't even really ever take that super seriously.
Right.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. I think you'd be good at it. Oh,
Uh,
we're gonna keep your personal opinion to yourself because I think you would be good at it. Um,
well, if Bestie ever decides to learn how to use the camera, like
uh,
she said she was going
I
to.
said I would like to. Yes,
Uh-huh.
I think it would be fun, but learning new skills, it's a process, so it takes
Mm,
time.
hmm.
So okay, well,
That's a good question, though. That was a good question. I'm sorry I
yeah,
didn't have a better answer for you.
I think that was a
But
perfectly acceptable answer. No wrong
um,
answers.
I would definitely do a shoot though. If somebody had an idea that they were like, yeah, I'd like to see you be in this shoot, but nobody ever does that. So
Well, we'll have to change that.
okay. Anyway,
So if you were wanting to do a photo shoot with this band as your model, now you know.
mm,
You're welcome.
yes, now that that's out there in the world, thanks.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
Anyway, thank you very much for sitting down and having
Of
this talk with
course.
me. I'm glad that we got a chance to do this. I think this is something I've been wanting to do for a while, and I kind of would like to do a little bit more regularly. Maybe not every shoot, but
Yeah,
just every
no,
once in a while, just kind of sit down and chat with the people that I'm working with.
I
And
think that would be good. Yeah.
mhm.
This was really fun. I enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching and listening
Yes,
to us talk.
and I do want to give a really big thank you to Sari for letting me come in and use her amazing studio,
Thank you.
Fine Line Photography in Spearfish, South Dakota. She does great with family photos and kids and weddings. I highly recommend looking her up and tell her I sent you.
Mhm. And her
Um,
space is
it is.
beautiful.
It's a beautiful space, and I'm
Mhm.
so glad that she's given me the opportunity to use it. So thank you, Sari. Love
Thank
you.
you.
Love you guys.